we also tend to have these resentments. Like there's always going to be somebody in your life. They have definitely hurt your feelings. They have hurt who you are. They have affected you, or they even done something that hurt you and caused you grief, or said something that it was outrageous that you can't necessarily avoid, but have your feelings hurt or be upset about it. I think it's this time of being alone. It's about evolving. What I mean is, look, like somebody could have said something mean to you years ago, and just because at the time they said it, you feel pain. If you think about what they said in that moment, and like you still feel anger, or you feel sad, or you feel whatever it is that you felt back then when it happened, it's a sign that you definitely have not healed. There's a big difference between forgiving and forgetting. You can forgive but not forget. Like forgiving could be like I think about it and I feel nothing. At the time, maybe I did feel pain when that happened, when you said those things, when you did those things, say you cheated on me, it hurt like hell, it broke me, you broke up with me, that hurt. But like now, like I think about it and I can talk about it and be like, oh yeah, remember? No, yeah, we're not dating because you cheated on me, right? You cheated on me, so fuck off. We're not dating again, right? Just like I forgave you for doing that. Sure, like I'm not angry at you anymore. I'm not angry at you anymore. It doesn't hurt when I talk about you cheating on me, when I talk about you breaking up with me, when I talk about our relationship ending. That doesn't hurt anymore. But it doesn't mean that just because I forgave you, then I can give you another chance and us can, continue dating. Like that's the forgetting part. It's more about learning, right? Like I'm gonna learn a lesson from that mistake. Like I thought I could trust you. Maybe there were signs. So there were signs that told me to not trust you. I ignored those signs. I ignored my own feelings. I ignored my intuition. I ignored everything to try to say that no, yeah, you would not do that to me. And then you did that to me. So like, yeah, go away. You don't have to talk to me anymore. So you gotta really think about forgive others, forgive yourself. There is no point on like just hurting yourself about something you did. Like you cannot change that. Like whatever is done, it's done. Like you cannot change it. So again, you can like forgive yourself, forgive others for what they did, but that doesn't mean you have to forget, right? So we have to learn from our mistakes. At the same time as we learn from our mistakes, if I dated you and you lied to me, you cheated on me, that doesn't mean that now I cannot trust anybody that comes into my life because everybody will cheat and everybody will lie to me. No, that's not what that experience was about, or why you had to live that and learn that experience. You have to go through that to actually understand. Like you saw signs that you decide to ignore. Like you saw all these things that you decide to ignore. You silence your own voice that told you something was wrong. Like you decided to ignore it. And like what that really teaches you, it's not don't trust any man out there, don't trust any woman out there, because every man lies, every woman lies, and they will all cheat on you. That's not what the lesson is about. The lesson is pay attention to your voice, to that inner voice, that inner intuition that tells you something is wrong and like this person's lying to you, right? That's what you have to pay attention to, your inner voice. Time after time, we tell ourselves we fool ourselves into silencing that voice because like we don't want to hear it. We want to believe otherwise. Same with dating. Like you can fool yourself into believing someone is the ideal person for you because they have money at the moment right now, so you get to go out with them and like you get to experience life and like have fancy dinners and go on trips. Like, what if the money was gone? Like, can you really see it in one room? Like right now, how we everybody have this quarantine part of society, and like we can't really go out. So all the money is gone, all those trips, all that adventure is gone. Can you sit in one room with that person and like be happy with them? Or like you were just thrilled to go on the adventures and like be out there exploring the world, and you kind of, you know, were okay with them. Like you were able to tolerate who they were. Like you're able to tolerate what they did, how they expressed themselves about life, how they expressed themselves about love, how they expressed their sexual desire towards you. Like, because in any relationship and in life, it's not about tolerance. Like you don't have to tolerate. You don't have to learn to tolerate people. You have to learn to accept them. So aim to accept, not tolerate. Definitely forgive. Don't forget the other thing, very important. So goodbye, and unum diem ad alterum. Always remember, there's every day is different.